Tonight, Week 11 gets underway with AFC East rivals doing battle here in Foxborough. Strap in. It's an NFL rivalry like few others. The Jets and the Patriots next on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This NFL rivalry series has been a popular one, and it continues here. Jets and Patriots underway on a Thursday night. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll throw with May. Short throw caught by Pitts. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
They go play action now. May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Patriots at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. He sets up the screen to Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, May with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Here's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. May. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Patriots.
They'll go again with Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Patriots put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. Now Cook. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing, Cook. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Adnan Mitchell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. This defense for the Jets, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Cook. He's got his target. That's complete. It'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll run with Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. One more time with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Now Folk for the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And fighting down inside the 25. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When they start a drive from that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Andre Cisco there on the stop. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To the air, May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Less than a yard.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. May. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and 10 at the 33.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Henderson running straight ahead. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Okay, ready?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Looking to throw. Cook. And it's complete to Mitchell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Cook. And this one is incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Quick throw now complete to Ross. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down.
At the 8-yard line.
Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Ross, a 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Jets are able to move back in front. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Patriots.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. To throw, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Henderson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. From the gun, it's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And the tight end goes in motion left. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
6-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side, complete to Ross. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Gain of 15. First down, New York.
Looking to throw. Cook. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. The Folks kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Ball
spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
19 right. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Cook. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
70 range.
To throw is Cook from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's returnable now for Smith. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drive.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Jets. First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, New York.
19 tight, go!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Back to 60, back to 60. Take off.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Back to 60.
Cook now, throwing on 4th down. That is caught. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready, ready?
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Cook. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
Looking to throw. Cook. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Ross with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
On for the extra point is Folk. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Jets 30, Patriots 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He got 29 yards that time. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henderson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal.
Here.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots get a bit closer. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Second and 9 from the 44. They'll go again with Hall. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, May with it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got him in. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
First down.
We're going to throw. May. Oh, the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And inside give to Jones. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
now back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
May's pass. Intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 36-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Call again. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Formation for the Jets.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. On play action, May. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 36 yards.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. Down to the 42, 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Crazy, crazy.
Play action, May. Oh, no, he lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. To the air, May. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Diggs. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory. But that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often.